Did I mention that I really don't care about Barney? Between my review of a video from a Barney fan, or that crap Barney's Great Adventure movie, I see Barney as nothing more but something you stick your 3 to 5-year-old in front of and they'll love it, because it's made for kids who don't know any better. And of course, Barney has many different media outlets to go off on. You got TV, toys, music, live shows, and today's subject, video games. That's right, released back in 1993 for the Sega Genesis, Barney had his own video game. Now, if the 3 to 5-year-olds who actually like Barney are able to play this is debatable, but let's see if it's good for kids as some critics would say. This is Barney's Hide and Seek for the Sega Genesis. So the game begins with seizure fuel. Seriously, what was with the 90s and flashing lights in kids' entertainment? This, and then later, the Porygon episode of Pokemon? Seriously, what was the 90s fetish for flashing light? The plot involves Barney and all these kids playing a game of hide and seek, and the game begins on a mountain. And that's really it. You just go looking for kids. A memorable icon in a video game looking for children. This is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker! Yeah, replace MJ with Barney and take away any of the fun factor that game may have had, and bam, you got this. Well, what about the controls? Well, I'll say this. They're easy. Painfully easy, one might say. The only controls you ever hit on the controller are the C button or the left on the D-pad. And that's really it. The layout is similar to Super Mario, but that game was fun because it didn't feel limited. Well look, here, let me give you an example. In that game, you could jump where or whenever you wanted. This game, however, when you get to the edge of a cliff, you have to wait for a cloud to come over and lower you down to the ground. Where's the fun in that? Like I said, Super Mario World was at least entertaining because it didn't give you any limitations on where or when you could jump. Here?
Let's ride on the cloud.
Screw that noise. Oh, and as a nitpick, Barney speaks. Oh God, does he speak.
A watering can. Let's play with the butterfly. Whoop. I see a friend. I see a present. We found a ball. Look, it's a friend.
That's a dick. Anything that's on the screen, he'll point it out, and yes, it gets really damn annoying 5 minutes in. And this entire level, I hope you liked it, because we're going to be playing at least 3 more times, granted in different locations, whether it be a small town, under the sea, and a farm. So far, it just seems like a game that's just kind of lame in the long run, but it doesn't really seem like anything to get mad about. Well, here's something that's going to piss you off. The game plays itself. I'm not making this up. You seriously could touch nothing on the controller and the game would play itself. And before someone says, oh, the kids need something to be entertained by and need to see. Well, if that's the case, just sit them in front of the Barney TV show. TV is made for that. Video games are made to be interactive, to play. Games are made for playing, TV is made for watching. And here's yet another kick to the balls. Nothing in this game stops you. Now, since it's Barney, I knew that they wouldn't have enemies kill you because too violent for kids. But at the very least, they could have given you a timer so that there'd be at least some kind of challenge to offer. You know, in a video game. So yeah, this game seriously has no challenge whatsoever. And after the 4th level, the game ends with all the kids found and Barney saying,
You're my very special friend. Remember, I love you.
This game sucks. But the graphics are at least decent. The gameplay is repetitive, the music and sound is annoyingly pandering after a while, and the biggest insult is the fact that the game offers no challenge and can play itself. But hey, at least the graphics are somewhat good, but even then, that's just fishing for compliments. This game still isn't very good. If you want to play a retro 90s game, just stick with Super Mario World or Sonic the Hedgehog, not this. I mean, you'd be better off playing an actual game of hide and seek. It'd be cheaper and it'd be way more entertaining. Well, I'm the Media Whiz, because one art form wasn't enough.